Today's program is brought to you by OTCStockShark.com. For the latest and greatest OTC and Pink Sheets information, sign up for your account at OTCStockShark.com. Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano. In travel news today, there are 2 ways to start your cruise holiday. Method number 1 goes like this. Drive to the airport, queue at check-in, queue at security, dawdle in the lounge, queue at the gate, sit for hours in a cramped plane, experience pangs of despair, queue at baggage, reclaim, get on a coach, board your ship. Method number 2, on the other hand, goes like this. Drive to the port, board your ship. Seems a bit of a no-brainer, doesn't it? The weird thing is, most Britons still go method number 1. That's changing though. More than 450 cruises will depart from British ports this year on a wide range of ships to a huge spread of destinations. Celebrity Eclipse, the new mega liner to be unveiled later this month, should be interesting. Can it deliver the company's trademark personalized service, top-notch food, and a genuinely classy atmosphere on a ship of 2,850 people? The ship will be based at Southampton all this year, so there's plenty of time to find out. Celebrity's track record suggests that it'll pull it off, with a real grass lawn for putting and picnics, and a nightclub described as James Bond meets the Jetsons. The longer cruises to the Med look like a pretty good value. If you relish a long sea voyage, though, that's something to be enjoyed, not endured, and there's no better vessel for the sometimes stormy Atlantic crossing than the purpose-built rock-steady Queen Mary II. She'll do 21 crossings this year, and a surprising number of guests ride to New York, overnight there, and come right back again. If one night stateside isn't enough, the ship often stays to explore further up the eastern seaboard. A 20-night cruise with 2 nights in New York City and trips to Newport, Boston, Bar Harbor, and Nova Scotia. It departs on October 19th, perfect for taking in the flaming fall colors.
In today's international news, the last American soldier left the Korangal outpost Wednesday, a place that came to be called the Valley of Death. The near-daily battles here were won, but almost always leaving wounded or dead behind. There were never enough soldiers to crush the insurgency, and after 4 years of trying, it became clear that there was not much worth winning here. Closing the Korangal outpost, a powerful symbol of some of the Afghan war's most ferocious fights and a potential harbinger of America's retreat, is a tacit admission that putting the base there in the first place was a costly mistake. It is also part of a new effort by General Stanley McChrystal, commander of the forces here since last summer, to consolidate and refocus his forces in places where they might change the momentum of what had become a losing contest.
These are the most powerful songs of all time. Songs of strength and majesty. Time Life proudly presents Classical Power. You'll get 5 CDs for a very special price. You'll hear more than 6 hours of timeless classics by the world's greatest composers. Call now to get Classical Power on 5 CDs for just $29.99. But wait, order in the next 10 minutes with your credit card, and we'll cut the price to just $14.99. That's right, you get 5 powerful CDs for the incredible price of $14.99. Then preview other beautiful classical CDs. Satisfaction guaranteed. This special collection is not sold in stores. So call now and get Time Life's Classical Power on 5 CDs for just $14.99.
Call 1-800-731-0511 to order Classical Power on 5 CDs for $14.99 plus shipping when you call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card, or order online at timelife.com/power.
Think you're too busy to work out? think again. Now there's the Ab Circle Pro, the fastest, easiest way to lose those love handles and get the sexy sculpted body you've always wanted.
The secret is the Ab Circle Pro combines cardio and abs to burn fat, while its unique friction-free track uses the momentum of gravity to target your entire midsection in a full circular motion, firing your core like no other machine has ever done. Best of all, it's fun and easy and takes just 3 minutes a day. And now, through this exclusive TV offer, the Ab Circle Pro can be yours to try in your home for 30 days for just $14.95. And if you call within the next 10 minutes, we'll send you Jennifer Nicole Lee's complete Lose Your Love Handle system, which includes our 3-minute express workout and nutritional guide, absolutely free.
Call 1-800-310-1646 to try Ab Circle Pro for $14.95 plus shipping with credit card order. Call now for a free upgrade to priority processing. That's 1-800-310-1646.
In today's tech news, Apple Incorporated recently refreshed its line of MacBook Pro notebook computers, adding computing power and beefing up graphics capabilities while extending battery life on one of the company's most popular lines. All of the company's MacBook Pros will feature more powerful graphics technology. The 13-inch models will use a new card from NVIDIA Corporation, an upgrade that will facilitate applications like video editing and games. The 15-inch and 17-inch models will sport upgraded processors made by chip giant Intel Corporation. The computers also boast longer battery lives. The 13-inch MacBook Pro will run for 10 hours on a single charge, according to Apple. The other two models will run between 8 and 9 hours. Because the updated computers feature different components, direct price comparisons to earlier editions aren't possible. However, the 13-inch MacBook Pro starts at $1199 and the 17-inch model is $2299. The update of the MacBook Pro line comes as Apple continues to jump from strength to strength. Earlier this month, the Cupertino, California-based consumer electronics giant debuted its iPad tablet computer, selling 300,000 on the first day. Apple is also seeing growth in the popularity of its Macintosh line of computers. In its last earnings report, Apple said its computer shipments had risen 33% to 3.4 million units. Apple is scheduled to report its second quarter earnings this Tuesday. In today's green news, just over a week ago, a coal-carrying ship, the Chinese Shen-Neg-1, ran aground on Douglas Shoals in the Great Barrier Reef. The ship was inside a marine-protected area. It then rammed into the reef and leaked about 4 tons of heavy fuel, causing a roughly 3-kilometer oil slick. Despite that the captain of the ship belittled the concern over the damage done to the reef, teams were able to free the carrier from the reef, but not without noting the serious damage that was done to the coral where the ship ran aground. The damage will take around 20 years to disappear. Now, Australia is taking legal action against the crew of the ship. Australian police arrested 2 senior crew members, the ship's master and chief officer on watch, charging them with damaging the reef by failing to set a correct course. The ship was around 12 nautical miles off course when it ran aground on the Great Barrier Reef. In a marine-protected area, that is. Investigation showed that the Shen-Neg-1 failed to turn at a waypoint required by the intended course of the ship. A waypoint is a location in which a ship is to alter their course. The crewmen are looking at a maximum of 3 years in jail and a $220,000 fine, and the master faces a $55,000 fine. In total, the company who owns the ship could be looking at cost of up to $23 million from fines and legal costs.
Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.